Hi, my name is Amanda and I cannot believe I'm actually making this video. This is going to be my 2023 PCT announcement video. For my friends and family who are probably wondering what the PCT is, it's called the Pacific Crest Trail, or PCT for short, and it's a 2,650 mile trail that is continuous from the border of Mexico to the border of Canada. You can either go northbound or southbound. I'm going to be personally going northbound. So what that means is I'll be starting at the border of Mexico and California. I'll go north through the entire states of California, Oregon, and Washington, and I won't stop until I reach the border of Canada. So in order to hike the Pacific Crest Trail, you do need a permit, and I chose the option to go through the Pacific Crest Trail Association, and I was able to get one permit that will get me through the entire trail from Mexico to Canada. I was actually one of the first few people who got to log into the PCTA the day that the permits were released, and I was able to get my ideal start date, which is in March. And my reasoning for picking a March start date at the time was I wanted to miss as many of the forest fires that typically happen in Oregon and Washington. And I also wanted to allow myself to go a little bit slower or a little bit faster if I chose to. And just as the universe works, because I chose that March start date, California has just been ridiculously dumped with snow. So you're welcome, everybody. Class of 2023, that's probably my fault. That's just how things work out for me. So I'm sure you're wondering, did you keep your March start date? And yes, I'm keeping my March start date. I'm just gonna fully embrace the challenge of hiking through the snow. I'm from Texas, and so this is going to be completely new to me. I was really prepared to hike through the desert. We get up to like 112 degrees here in Texas. I hike all summer long. We have rattlesnakes. I was just gung-ho about getting through that first 700 miles and crushing it. But now it's going to be completely different than what I thought, and I'm going to have to really dig deep and get used to the cold and get used to walking in the snow. It's going to be completely different to me. But that's kind of why I'm going on this trail. I want to be challenged. I want to see how tough I am. I want to see how strong mentally I am. And I'm fully embracing it, but also keeping safety as my number one priority. So I'm sure the majority of the people watching this video are going to be my friends and family, but some of you guys might not be. You might be like me, just obsessively scrolling through YouTube looking for any PCT video that you can find to watch, and you might have stumbled across this one, and if that's the case, then you don't know me, so I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Amanda. I'm a born and raised Texan, currently living in Austin, Texas, and I live here with my fiance, Kosi. We've been together a little over 8 years. We have a son named Isaac, and we have a 16-year-old Jack Russell Terrier named Cash. And those three boys are truly the love and lights of my life and my reason for living. So I'm actually doing the trail solo, so I'm gonna have to leave all three of them behind. And yeah, I really can't get into it too much because I'm just gonna break down. I'm gonna save that for the trail, I guess. And yeah, if you follow along my journey, you're gonna see just basically ugly cries from me missing them. Yeah, I really can't get into it. So moving on, a couple of other things about myself. I'm rather tall for a girl. I'm 5'10", and with my thick hoka soles, I'm probably pushing 5'11". So if you see a tall girl with long hair out on trail, come say hi. It's probably me. I'm really excited to make some friends and train while I'm out there because I am starting out solo. So yeah, I'm looking to pair up with some people, especially with the way the snow conditions are this year. And this being my very first through hike. Yeah, I've never done a through hike before. First time will be the PCT in a high snow year. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm also just beyond excited. I'm up for the challenge and I'm up for the excitement of it all. And yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride. So with that, I also don't have a trail name. So I'm really excited to get a trail name. I hope it's not something just like generic like Howdy because I'm from Texas, but I'll take whatever comes to me if it feels right. So my history with hiking, my fondest memories of my childhood are spent in the state parks here in Texas. My mom did a great job taking us out to state parks, and we went on tons of camping trips and spent tons of time in the outdoors. So I'm really thankful for her for, raising us girls and bringing us up that way. I'm a middle child. I have an older sister and a younger sister. I am your typical middle child through and through. The FOMO is real with me. So that's another reason why I'm saying I'm really gonna struggle with leaving the boys behind because I mean, even if they're just sitting around watching TV, I'm just gutted to be missing out. But yeah, it's been a long ride. It's been a long journey trying to get to this point, and it's still just so surreal to me that, you know, I'm starting the trail pretty soon with my March start date. Is anybody else feeling this way? Am I the only one that's just like, it feels surreal? Like, I try to explain to people, like, you know, when you're a kid and you're just like beyond excited for Christmas and you just like almost can't fall asleep the night before Christmas because you're like, oh my God, like Santa's coming, I'm gonna have all these presents, and you're just so worked up. Like, I have felt that way for like 2 months now, just completely worked up, and like I've got butterflies in my stomach, and I'm just like, I can't come down off of this high, and I haven't even got out on trail. And so I just cannot imagine how fulfilling and how just happy I'm gonna be when I'm out there. Let me know if anybody else is feeling this or if I'm just crazy. Yeah, a couple of other things about me. I'm a little bit clumsy, I would say. I've broken 3 bones. I broke both my wrists, and I actually snapped this arm in half mopping when I was in 7th grade. I slipped and fell and put my arm back to catch myself, and the bone snapped in half. Yeah, so I do have a little bit of a clumsy reputation in my family, but I don't think I'm that clumsy. So we'll see when I'm out there. I'm taking a Garmin in Reach, so don't tell me to get one, everybody. I've already got one. I'm taking all those, you know, safety measures that I need to. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else about me. That's really all I can think about right now. So moving on, the next thing I wanted to talk about is just like my start date, I guess. So I do have a March start date, like I said. I'm not going to release my official start date publicly, but I will be starting out in March, and originally planned on kind of booking it through the trail. I wanted to do like 4.5, 5 months was my goal. I really wanted to challenge myself. But now with all the snow, I think I'm probably going to be leaning more towards like 5.5, 6 months, if not longer. I might have to like wait out some of the snow in Kennedy Meadows, but you know, maybe not. It just depends on what the weather does between now and then, and I really can't, you know, make any of those decisions until I'm actually out on trail and see it for myself. So super excited about that. Let's see what else. Oh, so I'm also planning on doing daily vlogs. Just so you guys know, I do plan on posting daily vlogs. I'm going to be updating them maybe like a week or 2 behind. I'm not going to be doing it in real time, obviously, because of the service and everything like that. Out on trail, I'll have to wait till I get to town to upload videos. And then before I go, I've got this video, and then I'm also going to do a gear video and a resupply video, because I actually plan on sending myself resupply boxes the majority of the way. I don't have any sort of dietary restrictions, but I'm just feeling a little bit more comfortable with sending myself things. And they're not going to be all pre-packaged. My fiance is amazing, and he's going to go to the store and get me whatever I want. It's just really cheap here in Texas, and so it's just a cost-saving tool, I think, and then also a way for me to get exactly what I want. If they might not have it at the places that we're stopping at, I can just tell him exactly what I want, and he can send it to me. But yeah, so I've got those 2 videos coming up. My gear video, which will probably come like a day or 2 after this one, and then my resupply video, and then my daily vlogs while I'm out there. If anybody else watching this video is going to be on trail and you have a YouTube channel, please leave your information down below in the comments, because I'd love to follow you guys as well, and I want to keep up with everybody, and maybe some of us have similar start dates or around each other, and we can kind of link up. But I really appreciate everybody watching this video, and I appreciate my family for being so supportive. Yeah, I'm just so excited. Let's do this thing.